Welcome to the live stream, guys. Jobin, good to see you. Umar, good to see you. Corford, good to see you, my friend. First live, looking forward to it. Good to have you, my friend. Love BTC, good to see you. Jose, Grasp. Oh, there's new people. Let's have a look. Made IT, how are you doing, my friend? Thoughts on Dymo and Hivemaker? Yeah, so look, Dymo is a decent project. You know, it covers that drive to earn narrative. It is a unique narrative. However, there's other projects in this sector, such as Star Atlas. Now, I mean, Atlas Navi, sorry, not Star Atlas. Oh, they got Coinbase. Okay, that's pretty good. How do they manage Coinbase? Yeah, I mean, look, either this or Star Atlas in this narrative isn't a bad pick. It's a niche narrative, but what is it? Atlas Navi. These are unique narratives. You know, it's not the biggest narrative in the world. Soulflex, how you doing? Minato, quick, Chris, how you doing, my friend? Yeah, look, this narrative is not the biggest narrative. That's why we're seeing this just dump consistently. However, these projects do pump. I mean, if you zoom out, if you're going in around here, you would have been up almost a 50x. So, you know, these narratives are quite hot. This concept of anything to earn can actually make you money. You know, people will flock to it. People will actually use it. This is why a lot of these projects do perform, even though they're not in a crazy narrative. Even proof of work tokens, even though they're not the biggest narrative in the world, but there's so many of them that do like 100x's, you know, 50x's, 200x's in a very short period of time. And this is one of them. I would potentially say, you know, if you was to buy any of these, this one don't have bad exchanges either. I'll probably pick Atlas Navi over Dymo. But they're both good projects though. You can go for either one. I wouldn't be mad. Hivemaker, I don't really like Hivemaker, bro. I just think it's a good project, but as an investment, I don't think it's worth the investment. I mean, if you look at just the trade volume, you know, to the market cap, it just shows that there's not a lot of interest in the project. This is what you have to look out for. You know, this project launched last year, but it came out here, you know, it did a decent amount of gains. But the only reason this performed was because it was on Solana, and that time Solana was, you know, very, very bullish. But now there's plenty of projects on Solana. So for this to do anything crazy, I do like this concept though. This is not a bad concept. This is the same thing, drive to earn. But the only thing is, the reason this done well was due to Solana. And now that doesn't have that narrative anymore to do, you know, wow again. So I'll rather pick Atlas Navi, I think. It's low in market cap as well. This is like 10 times the market cap. Atlas Navi is probably more than that. I think it's like 12, 13 times. If you're going to bet on all of them, just bet on Atlas Navi. But this is not bad either. It's not too bad. This got Coinbase as well. Okay, it looks like Coinbase loves the drive to earn stuff. I love BTC. How you doing, my friend? G Immunity and Ambo, good buys right now when the market cap is under 3K. Well, I don't really like Ambo. I mean, if you compare Ambo to Immunity, like, if you're going to pick any DGM project, you know, I would rather buy, I'd rather buy Immunity over Ambo. You know, the dev for Ambo is a scammer, bro. That's the only reason this dumped significantly, because the dev on Ambo is a scammer. That's why I don't like this project. And the game itself is terrible, and it's on Polygon. How many gaming projects on Polygon perform? If you look at the track history behind games on Polygon, all of them do not perform. You know, whereas Munity is going to be on Beam very soon. As soon as their new game releases, they're going to be on Beam. You know, which is quite decent because realistically, Beam is a bullish chain. Right now, they're on only on Ethereum. However, when the new game releases, they will also be on Beam as well. So that's always good to look forward to. And these guys are esports. Ambo is not esports. These guys do regular tournaments, which is quite good. You know, you want to have a project with regular tournaments. This one doesn't have no tournaments, no nothing. It's just one game you can play on your phone. You know, Munity is going to be cross-platform. At least Munity has 3 different games. So if you don't like one of the games, you can go play the other ones. They have one game out now. They got one more game coming out very soon, the main game. And they have another game coming out at the end of the year. So realistically, I would buy Munity over Ambo, Jose. You like alt for the buybacks and backers? No. I don't like alt for the backers and the buybacks specifically, I like Alt because the only significant difference with Alt is the vesting schedule is really good. You know, they can afford multiple tier 1 exchange listings. They're going to get a tier 1 exchange listing next month. And I think after that, they're going to get multiple other ones as well. That's why I like Alt. You know, there's institutions actually utilizing the project. How many projects do you see sitting at $17 million in market cap, you know, and being utilized by a bunch of different institutions? This project just come out this year. It's brand new. Not a lot of people know about it, but this is why I find all the gems early. But, you know, if you look at it right now, it's below idle price. So it's below private prices now. This is why you're not going to see anything dumped. The vesting schedule is really good. It's about 8% in circulation. And by the end of 2025, there's going to be about 15.5% circulation. So it's just over 1x realistically. You know, just under 1x, sorry, in circulation, minus the burns. You know, every quarter they burn a decent amount. They're regularly burning, you know, and they do regular buybacks. Every quarter they do buybacks. That just shows the project is earning money. With all their profits, their buyback was 600k every quarter, which is really good in my opinion. So yeah, these guys are making plenty of money outside of crypto. Look, when a project is self-sufficient, is beneficial for us as investors because they're not going to dump their own tokens in order to stay afloat. If they're making money outside of crypto, you know, outside of their own tokens, it just means they're not going to constantly dump. So the only thing you have to worry about dumping is just the early investors, which is, you know, if they're already down in the investment now, are they really going to sell? So realistically, you know, there's a bunch of different benefits to Alt. Is a layer 1. It covers the deep in narrative. It covers the AI agent narrative. It covers the storage narrative. So if any of those, you know, sectors pump, Alt will pump with them. That is why I like it. And it's going to get tier 1 exchange listings. What makes a project different is if they can get tier 1 exchange listings or not. You know, these guys provide the entire storage for the BNB chain. You have to be a legit project to provide a storage for the BNB chain. So we can see this on Binance. And Binance likes low cap projects that are actually serious. You know, if these guys are providing storage for the BNB chain, of course we're going to see this on Binance at some point. What about Bobo? Let's have a look at Bobo. BBL. That's actually a funny one. Good exchanges. What is it? This could be a good project. I've never heard of this though. Oh, it's people backwards. Okay. The chat solution for Web3. What's the market cap? 7 million. The trading volume market cap is really good. Collect points while chatting. Is this not? Oh, so is that? Okay. Is this chat to earn? Chat to earn. I'll have to look into this separately, but this is going to take too much time to look at all of this. Yeah, it's chat to earn. It's a unique feature. These ones can do well. Yeah, this could perform potentially. Yeah, this is not a bad project, my friend. It's not a bad project. It's a good concept. Like I said, anything to earn will perform in the crypto space. This is why we're seeing Domi, Star Atlas, Hive Maker. These all projects performed because you can earn money while doing it. Now it is on a significant dip. Oh, so this come out recently and now it's just dumped back down. Okay. I'll have to look into this one separately, my friend. I will have to look into this one separately in my own time. I have to look into it in depth. But this is not too bad though. It's a good project. I'll add it on here. I'll add it on my more research list, BBL. Those anything to earn in the crypto space does well. This is why I like gaming projects, where they give you an earning mechanism. This is why gaming projects that where you can play and earn money, those are the ones that perform the best. Oh, and they do solid buybacks as well. Okay. Well, all does burns and buybacks, and there's institutions using it. So the more institutions use it, the more they burn realistically. The more transaction that happens on the chain, the more they burn. That's why it's beneficial for all. I don't know if these guys got a burn system or not. You joined the Patreon. Lovely. It's good to have you. It's good to see you in there, my friend. You're going to make a lot of money with us. Are you working, Minotaur? Damn. Today's Sunday, bro. Gotta take a rest day. What about Vana chain and Renzo, sir? Well, look, Vana chain It's a decent project. It's a good project. But Vana chain has been around for a decent amount of time. It's not a new project. And the market cap is fairly high. They've already got, the good exchanges. This is not a token that's been around this cycle. This was around last cycle as well, as you can see. But the only significant thing I don't like about this project is it's already on the top exchanges. What is the catalyst that's going to make this pump in the bull run? There isn't many. A lot of people, like these projects, the ones that don't have these exchange listings, is because they're looking forward to the exchange listings, and when they get them, they pump significantly. For this project, there isn't a big factor. Exchange listings is a very good one that can make a project pump. What is the other factors that can make this pump? There isn't many. It's a gaming project, like you can build games on it and stuff, but there's plenty of them now. The gaming sector is already too saturated, so I don't want to be investing in a high cap gaming project that's already on all the exchanges, because realistically, there's no catalyst that can make it pump anymore, unless they do some massive partnership, or they've created some massive game, which is very unlikely. So I just wouldn't invest in this project. I do think it's a good project. I just don't think it's worth the investment. Not every good project is worth the investment. This is one of them. Renzo, I can have a look at Renzo. I've never heard of this project. Let's just have a look. 100 million market cap on Ethereum. Good markets. Gate, Uniswap, KuCoin, Binance. Good markets, I would say. Maybe crypto.com somewhere. Maybe not. Restaking made ease with ETH. Okay, so this is staking for ETH. Yeah, this is not bad. Look, these type of projects, you don't need to invest in them, bro. Liquid staking does really well in the bull run, but buy these closer to the bull run. Don't buy this now. Realistically, anything to do with the bull run, closer to the bull run, liquid staking does well. But for now, this is just going to dump, because no one wants to stake, now. People want to stake after they make the money, and then they want to increase their money with the staking. So right now, no one has made money. Everyone's lost their money. So there's no incentive to stake anything. Why are you going to stake if you're going to be at loss? No one knows when the bull run's going to be. So no one wants to risk that chance of staking now. In terms of if it's for a long period of time, you might just miss the whole bull run. So this is why this project, hasn't really done anything, because there's no reason to stake at the moment. So do not buy this right now, my friend. Sensei is strong with the unlock. Something is cooking there. Yeah, bro, look, I've been telling you guys to buy Sensei for the last 2-3 weeks. I told you there's only 2 more unlocks left. And I've told you guys plenty of times, there is a bunch of groups talking about this, and they're just waiting for the right time to accumulate. And this is the thing, right? This is why my private group is so important, because I'm already aware of all the separate groups and when they're going to buy. So I tell you guys to get in 2 months before, because realistically, in the grand scheme of things, right? If you get in over here, let's say you got in at 1.2, 1.3, and then you DCA'd here, and now it's here. You DCA'd all these months. Why does it matter if you're down 10, 15% on your investment, when in the long run, if a group pumps it, you're going to be up very quickly in the space of 5-10 minutes. If a group was to do a buy alert on this, my private group would be up like 2-3x on very large bags. It's not small bags, it's large bags. We've built large bags on every single unlock for the past 2-3 months. This is the significant difference. A lot of, like, if you're in a group, right, that does buy alerts instead of DCA alerts, and I tell you to buy at different prices, if I do a buy alert now on this token, it can pump 50, 60, 70%. But then throughout the pumps, everyone is going to get different prices. And then people are going to dump on us. And then people are going to start complaining. So it's not a good way to do it. There's plenty of other groups that do pump and dumps, in the sense where they'll just give a buy alert out, and then like 500-600 people buy. And then all the people, early investors, they just dump on your own Patreons. It's just not the smart way to do it. So yeah, in the grand scheme of things, getting it at 0.01 or getting it at 0.008 is not that much of a difference, is it, realistically? But it gives you more time to accumulate. This is why smart investors don't mind if their bags are down 10%, 20%, 30%. Because in the grand scheme of things, if a project is solid, it's still going to do well. You're still going to make hundreds of X's, but at least you get that more longer time to accumulate, slowly at your own pace, rather than buying a big chunk at once at different prices with, trying to scramble, get slippage. There's 20 or 100 other people buying at the same time as you. It's not worth. You looked at LRT. Yeah, I've looked into LRT. LRT is not too bad. Land Rocker, yeah, this is the one. It's not too bad. It's a micro cap. The dilution is not too bad either. I mean, the dilution, the volume is not too bad. It's on Polygon. That's the only thing I don't like about this project. It's on Polygon. I don't want to over diversify in the gaming sector, my friend. I mean, did these guys have a game out or what? Oh, this is LRT. Okay. Yeah, I got into the pre-sale of this actually. I called the pre-sale this in my private group. Some people got in and made like a 10x off launch. So, you would have, if you got in, you got 10% of TGE, you would have got initials back. Now, everything you buy now is going to be, it's ultimately going to be profits. So this was a good call. It was made by one of my guys in the group. And a bunch of people got in. Some people got in, some people didn't. But this performed pretty well. But what's the market cap now? I have to look into the investor schedule for this because I know there's a lot of early investors in this. Yeah, this is not too bad, my friend, but I just wouldn't buy this right now. I smashed the like. Hope many will follow. Let's go for 50 minimum today. Chris, thank you very much. Boys, smash the like button. It doesn't cost nothing. It does help me out a lot. And yeah. Sensei unlock soon, right? And why Sensei is having a pump right now? Well, look. There's only 2 more unlocks for Sensei, right? There's only 2 more unlocks, one in July and one in August. And after that, the vesting schedule is really, really good. It's like 1x dilution to the end of the bull run, to the end of 2025. So people are going to front run this. A lot of people don't know the real market cap. But I think ever since I've been making videos and stuff, I think a lot of other YouTubers watch my content. And what they do is, they try to get in. A lot of people waited too long to buy this. Now it's pumping. But there's always pumps in between. These tokens pump and then they just come back down. So do not worry. You will have another chance after the unlock. So, accumulate next month. Do not wait for August because after August, the unlock, the dilution is the bare minimum. I think everyone is going to get in at that time. You don't want to think with the crowd, think outside the box. So this month specifically after this unlock, just start accumulating, my friend. Look, someone just, yo, who's this? Nah, crypto buzz is funny, bro. What the hell? This is the first time I'm seeing this. Shout out to Crypto G bringing Sensei to life. Yo. Nah, crypto buzz, you're hilarious, bro. Yo, this is the first time I've seen this shit. What the hell? Artificial intelligence. Good to see you, my friend. Hello, G. Do you think OTK is going to come back home? I sold for profits. I want to rebuy at lower prices. Yeah, look, OTK is just having a short-term pump. This is how it works. When the market is dead, when the project's pumping, people like to FOMO in. OTK will come back down. It's not anything. If you look at the charts right now, it's going higher and higher. But this is just on here. If you go on KuCoin and stuff, it went up all the way to like 3.7. It's just wicking up and down. It will come back down, of course it will, bro. It's nothing that pumps forever, does it? It keeps retesting, this support line here. I think it's somewhere up here. It keeps retesting the support line, and then it keeps getting rejected. So eventually, after a while, the buyers get bored. No one wants to buy higher, and it just goes back down. So it will come back down. Just be patient, bro. Right now, they did a couple good stuff in terms of, I think they partnered with Bonk, and then they made a game with Bonk. That's why it's pumping. But eventually, it will just come back down. Do not FOMO into the projects that pump. Good luck finding a girl to chat to on Beable. Why is that what it is, Southflex? Fiznik, how you doing, my friend? Coin Hoover, how you doing, my friend? Yeah, Jose, just be patient, my friend. It will come back down. Even if it comes down to like 0.02, 0.0, 26, 25, it doesn't really matter. You can always just buy it. Long term is going to be okay anyways. Good luck finding a girl. One thing I don't like about all is the fact that 65% of the tokens untracked. Well, Ivo, that 65% of the tokens for ore is for the mining. So that 65% is for the mining. This is why I say, do not get scared of the fully diluted, on ore, because most of it is for the mining. And the mining itself is really, really good, because you don't just get all your tokens at once. You get like 15% daily or 10% daily, and then the rest of it gets basically held for a whole year, and then you get it then. So you don't get the chance to constantly dump on the finger. You only get like 10%, which is realistically going to be nothing. But yeah, all 65% is for the mining, my friend. If you come here, you go to the vesting schedule, you can see right here, that 65% is for the mining reserves, and they only just started their mining now. I think it was literally like a few days ago or like a week ago, they just started giving out the nodes. So it's not even full process. So realistically, you got nothing to worry about, my friend. You've literally got nothing to worry about. That 65% is for the mining. It's not untracked. The mining hasn't gone live yet. Well, it's gone live like a week ago, so it's nothing. It's not nothing significant. I found my girl on People, probably 50-year-old man. Is that what it is? Is it a dating site? I never knew that. You give me a Sensei. I hope you all quill fancy BBL. Thanks for Sensei B2W, great stuff. Thank you very much, Grasp. Sensei is a great project, my friend. Should I buy into Sensei? Look, if you don't have a bag of Sensei, do not buy right now. Do not FOMO in. I know a lot of people like to FOMO in when the price is pumping, but this will come back down. There's a big unlock. It's about 4% of the supply. So right now with Sensei, let's just have a look at the investing schedule. Look, do not get thrown off. This market cap right here is going to get updated. The market cap is only 1 million. It's not that high. If you go to the vesting schedule, you just know by looking at the vesting schedule, right? If you look at the vesting schedule, you can see that the next unlock is going to make this project 1.6 million. So realistically, it's going to be like 1.4 million. I don't know why this has gone up, but it's going to be 1.4 million. And then there's going to be like 300K. It's about 300K going to be sold. So it's going to be a big chunk, like 20% of the public sale, which is 400 million tokens. At least 100 million of that will get sold. It happened every time. So realistically, be patient. Do not FOMO into pumps. This will come back down. Make sure you guys accumulate, next month. Make sure you accumulate next month. Well, in July. Make sure you accumulate in July. Do not wait till August, because August, everyone is going to wait for August. That's how it is. Jasper, how are you doing, my friend? How are you? Or is AI Tech at 2.66? That's a AI Tech. If it's a 2.66, that is a great DCA. AI Tech at 2. Yeah, it is. Oh, 2.7. Yeah, this right now I would say is a great DCA. Long term, this is a great buying opportunity for AI Tech. So do not miss this. Even for AGI was like 2.6 the other day. Now it's back at 21 cents. So this is not a bad DCA opportunity right now as well. Do not miss these little these little opportunities now, because if you think long term, realistically, you're going to make a lot of money out of these two. Crazy game, England, Slovenia. Yeah, of course. England scored last minute, didn't they? It's going to be... Who's England going to play next then? Can Sensei with 1.5 million do a 300x? It is possible, Madeira. Because, look, a good project last cycle did about 200 to 300 million, right? So if this bull run is going to be bigger than the last one, a good project should do anywhere between 400 million to 500 million. And I would class, Sensei as a good AI project. And if AI is going to be the biggest narrative, I don't see why not. I don't see why it doesn't do at least a 200x. I don't see why not. Yeah, Crypto Buzz is a top guy. G-Man, wa alaikum salam, my friend. How you doing? What do you think about ZKG? Let's have a look at ZKG, my friend. Oh, this project. Okay. It's a little bit higher market cap, but it's not too bad. I do remember this project. I can't remember what exactly. Okay, yeah, I do remember this project actually. Interoperability with computing. So it's a deep in on ZK. You know, it's not too bad. Let's have a look at a lot of projects like this. They're only on Uniswap. That's the problem. I hope this has some decent markets. Okay, this got some very good markets, I would say. Yeah, so okay, Snarks. ZK Snarks is decent. Yeah, look, this only depends on the this only depends on how the ZK sync performs realistically. That's all it depends on. They got good backers, Binance Labs. Okay, yeah, these guys are. This is not a bad token actually. The trading volume's awful though. Oh, this is down significantly actually. It's down significantly. Yeah, this is not a bad token, my friend. You could easily do like a 10 to 20x. You can do a 20 to 20x. Ant, how you doing, my friend? How you doing? Will Sensei go back down, or should I get my initial bag in right now? No. Don't FOMO in GR, Tori. Look, just be patient, my friend. It will come back down. There's no reason for you to FOMO in. I know when the charts are green, people like to FOMO thinking, oh, it's never going to come back down. But Sensei, there's a big unlock coming. There's a big unlock. Do not FOMO in. Hello, G. Are you O and Sensei your most bullish picks right now? I would say O and Sensei is my new AGI and AI tech, because I was bullish on AGI and AI tech before any other YouTuber was, or before any of them even knew what it was. Realistically, I was bullish on them. Just like Sensei and O, I gave my community like 2 to 3 months to accumulate AI tech and AGI. That is the significant difference between me and these other YouTubers. I find them way before them, and I give my community 2 to 3 months to accumulate. So when you get large bags, like we did with AI tech and AGI, how much there's so many people in my private group that made millions of AI tech and AGI alone. You got to keep that in mind. There's plenty of people just made millions, because if you do all the research in these projects like I do, the conviction, and you understand AI to some degree. Like I understand AI to a decent amount, so I know which AI projects are just copy and paste, which ones are just using LLMs, like very basic technology stuff, right? That is the significant difference between me and these other YouTubers. And I give you guys 2 to 3 months to accumulate, rather than if I just do a buy alert randomly, half of the people will get it 10% up, half of the people will get it 50% up. You don't get that much time to accumulate, and it minimizes your gains. That's the thing, right? It minimizes your gains. So if you get 2 to 3 months to accumulate at different prices, your average is going to be way lower, rather than just buying at one price randomly. Do you have a position in NAI? Time to accumulate. No, do not buy a NAI right now, my friend. They changed a few tokenomics, but there was nothing significant. There was nothing bullish. All the early investors, they're still getting their tokens regularly, and they're still up on their investment. So right now is not worth the investment, bro. Just wait, be patient. I'm not going to buy this anytime soon. It doesn't even have any good exchanges for this to do any crazy pumps. So just be patient with this one. There's no reason to now there's literally, look, if you go on Token Sniffer, right, there is literally no red flags. Look, the first thing I do when I buy a project is I check the Token Sniffer stuff. That's the basic fundamentals. Because look, if you go to a Token Sniffer and you look at some of these projects, they might tell you, oh, they got a mint function, or they've got like proxy contract. But if those people that don't understand crypto, proxy contracts are ultimately good, because, oh no, where's my Token Sniffer gone? Like what's it called? Proxy contracts are not bearish, because a proxy contract, all it means is they lower the gas fees. If you do your research, if you come into my public group, or if you're in my private group, I'll send you something so you guys can understand why sometimes having proxy contract is actually beneficial for the project, and why, if it says it has a mint function, go ask the team, why does it have a mint function? Because realistically, if a project is on 2 chains, if it's on BNB and Ethereum, it will always have a mint function. So if it's on a double chain, if let's say, for example, Sensei was on Ethereum and BNB, it will have a mint function. It does not mean that it's bearish. It just means that, in order to bridge from ETH to BNB, you will have to have a mint function. That's all it is. If you come down here, right? If you look over here, Sensei, zero risk, zero anything. Is a legit project. You know, I speak to the CEO. He's pretty switched on. He has long-term goals with Sensei. That's why I'm very bullish on it, because it's not just a short-term money grab. He wants to make this into a legit business. Now, Alex, there's no there's no red flags. I always, before, the first thing I do is check if all the red flags. I'll go and ask the team. Do inner members have some kind of advantage? So the only thing that Inner Circle has is just a one-to-one weekly, what's it called? Just a one-to-one weekly chats. That's it. I don't like doing pump and dump. So just because someone's in my inner circle does not mean I'm going to give them the coins early. I don't do that. That's the one thing I avoid. I don't like doing that stuff, because that's the only thing. The only difference is, you know, you can have that if you come in from other groups and your portfolio is all messed up. You know, you don't know what percentage to put in this. Like, you know, I'll spend like an hour every week with you, an hour and a half, whatever it is, to sort out your portfolio and tell you what to buy moving forward. That's the only significant difference. You know, I don't like, I'm a busy person outside of crypto. So, you know, like realistically, the only people that should be able to, you know, talk to me. I don't want to, if I did that for every tier bar, I'll just have no time to myself. So that's what I just do with the inner circle. I don't like having too many people in my inner circle. You know, like I said, I'm busy outside. So whenever someone leaves and changes tier, then I'll get someone else in. That's all it is. Yeah, that's literally the only difference, bro. I remember someone asked me that on WAP. That's ultimately the only difference. I'm not going to give people early codes and stuff. I don't like doing stuff like that, bro. How do you know so many coins? How do you find gems like and so early? Well, basically, I just look. The way to find gems, there is very specific ways to find gems. There is very specific ways. The best way to find gems is on Twitter. I'll give you that. Like, if you go look at a token, right? Let's say you like one token. Go look at the ecosystem of the token. See what tokens they're partnered with. Because realistically, if a good project will only partner with other legit projects, that's what I look for. So I'll go look at these tokens. For example, let's say Sensei or something, right? If I was to do that, I'll go look at the partners of Sensei, see who the partners are, or I'll go look at the partners of Alt or Nuclei, and then, you know, you look at all these projects. You look at this one, okay, this one looks interesting. I'll click on it, I'll go do my research. That is how you find good coins. You look at good projects and see who they're partnered with, and you go check their Twitter and their website. That's ultimately how you do it. Community is maybe too niche to for no sec listing. Yes, this and yet will this change anytime soon? Well, look, it's a micro cap gaming project, my friend. You know, you don't put large amounts of money in a micro cap gaming project. You just put a small amount, high risk, high reward. That's all it is. Since Community is, that's all it is for me. It is in a niche narrative, of course, is very niche, but is the best in that niche. That's the significant difference. You know, they're the best on the niche. They're built on Beam. Well, they're going to be built on Beam. They started off in Ethereum, but it will be on Beam as well. And they have 3 different games. All the other horse-facing games are terrible compared to Community. So once they pick up, you know, this will do well. All it needs is like 30 million for 100x realistically. If this was to do 30 million tomorrow, and the market's not too bad for a low cap, Mexi, Gate, Uniswap, what more do you want? Maybe they can get 1 or 2 more exchange listings, maybe some, you know, a big Git or a Bybit or KuCoin. They've got plenty of funds. You know, outside of crypto, the studio behind this raised like $20 million or $30 million or something. So outside of this, the studio's already, you know, they've got 32 employees. You have to be making money in order to keep 32 employees. So these guys can afford exchange listings, Ivo. That's what I'm talking about. It's not just a project. You have to look at who's behind the project. Behind this project is a decent sized Web2 studio with over 32 employees. You know, you gotta be generating some sort of money from your games to be able to, you know, employ 32 different employees. So that's why I like this project. I think if you have a big studio behind it, all the games are going to come out on time, all the games are going to have good quality, and they're going to have regular updates. These guys give this. If you go look at the Twitter, right, They do tournaments every month. So they've got more than enough money, because realistically, they don't give the tournaments in Unity money, they give in USDT. So they give it out of their own pockets. So of course there's going to be a bunch of people, you know, they got to have some sort of money to do these tournaments every single month. And as the project gets bigger, the tournaments will get bigger and there'll be more players. And when they have all their games out, you know, it's just going to get bigger and bigger. That's why I like this project. And it's not, like I said, it's not one you go and put large amounts of money in. You know, just put something as simple as, you know, just put it like less than 1% of your portfolio. That's all it is. I don't like VDT, Alex. I don't like VDT, my friend. VDT is not too bad. And I think it's one of those that maybe could perform. It could perform. But I would prefer, because it's only on Gate.io. That's the only thing I don't like about it. And it's on Polygon. Both of those red flags for me. Yeah, but look, Ivo, if you just compare it to, you know, let's just go on, because look, ZK race, right? ZK race, the market cap was just, if it goes just to this market cap, right? Just to the bear market, where all the altcoins are down 90%, all gaming projects are 90%. If Unity just goes to this market cap right here, that is almost 100x. That's like 870, 80x or something. Keep that in mind. In the bear market, the lowest that, you know, most gaming projects have ever been is at 21 million for ZK race. Compare these two together, you know, realistically, Unity is way better than ZK race. So you gotta keep that in mind, my friend. Is the best in his narrative. If it just goes to like something like, you know, whatever the market cap of this project was here at the heights, 70 million or something. Bro, that's like what's the mark? What would that be? That would be like 200x or something, 250x. So keep that in mind. That's all he needs is the current market cap of this in a bear market to do like almost 100x. And it's way better than all these other ones. Look at Crown. You know, Crown is another one, and this is way better than Crown as well. Crown is currently the best, 40 million in the bear market. Go look at Crown and go look at Unity. Compare them and see the difference. You know, Unity is 10 times better. So yeah, that's the significant difference, bro. Look at the market cap of this. Bro, this went to 40 million. Look at the market cap. It's only because it's on Solana. That's the only beneficial for this project. So that's what you gotta take that in mind, bro. I've already looked into V State. It's not too bad. It's a low cap RWA project. It could perform, to be fair. Most RWA projects perform anyways. To be fair, this is not actually a bad RWA project. I just couldn't find the team. That's the only thing. Crypto God, how are you doing, my friend? Adnan, how are you doing as well, my friend? Are you okay? Everyone here, admission is the like. 40 for y'all to smash. Yeah, look, there's 40 people here, boys. Let's get to 40 likes. 40 likes would be very good. I would appreciate that. But that's the way you gotta think, Ivo. You know, you gotta compare a project and compare it to the bear markets, you know, market cap of these other projects that are similar. If Unity just reaches Crown's current market cap, that's well over 100x. And the dilution for Unity is not that bad. You know, it's like another, like just under 3x or 2x. It's like 2x till July. I think we'll get a gaming one before July though. So we don't even need to hold it all the way to the end. Just hold it for the next gaming run. And right now is way below seed prices. So that everyone above is not going to dump on you because they've already down on the investment. There's no incentive for them to dump at 60, 70, 80% loss, are they? It would be stupid for them to dump at 80% loss. So this is all about with these projects, micro cap projects, it's not about, you know, what price you get. It's about when you get it. It has to be at the right time. And for Unity right now is at the lowest it's ever been. And I don't see it going any lower than this. It's like 50% lower then seed prices. A lot of people were sleeping on OTK. But OTK, when it came out, it dumped 50x from the top and people called it dead. But I seen the potential in OTK. And OTK went and done, you know, in a bear market from all the way to the lows, it did like 100x. And all it did was like reach 20 million in market cap. That's going to be the same for Immunity. All it needs is something as small as that. And the more money they make, eventually they can start doing other stuff. Because Immunity does DeFi as well. It's not just gaming. It does staking and lending as well. You know, they can improve their DeFi. And they're gonna, you know, they already got free. They're gonna have 2 games out, 3 games out. All these other horse racing games just has 1 game. They don't even do esports. None of them do esports. At least Immunity does esports. Free games, esports, regular tournaments, you know, cross-platform. That is gonna perform well, my friend. It's up to you if you want to invest into it. Like I said, that's my DGen pick. You can have your own DGen pick, whether it's Ambo, whether it's all games, you know, whether it's ICNX, whichever you want. That's your choice, my friend. That's just my DGen pick. You don't have to copy every investment I do. You know, the best ones, if I tell you guys, you know, if you don't want to buy it, you don't have to buy it, my friend. It's that simple. I would definitely buy Sensei and Auto. But you don't have to buy Immunity if you don't want to. You can find another DGen pick. It doesn't really make a difference. Everyone should have a DGen pick in their portfolio. It doesn't have to be my DGen pick. You can go, you know, if there's another good DGen pick you like better than Immunity, realistically, you can invest into that one. Bro, HTT, it's not worth it, bro. HTT is more or less rugged. And this is why you guys got to be careful, because with HTT, the main wallet, the top wallets was in no vesting schedule. You know, this is why we're seeing this basically rug. It's still around, but it's more or less rug, bro. Look at that chart. Came out. This is why you don't pump, you know, projects that just come out. Because the team, you know, they're not expecting a massive pump like this, bro. They probably made at least a couple million like this off this right here. At least $1 million. Of course they're gonna dump it down. They've never seen money like this in their lives. So they come out, you know, the market is decent. They pump significantly. The wallets are not in no vesting schedule. They've never seen any real money. Bro, this is what happens. This is why I don't like pumping low-cap projects straight away as soon as they launch. Because of course the team might get greedy. But you gotta look at who the team behind this. We don't even know the background of those guys behind it. Even though it looks good, they've been a part of all these big companies, but there's no proof. That's why I didn't like this project. And, you know, if the tokens are not investing schedules, it's always a red flag. Adnan, I think OTK will retrace here. Look, it's just short term pump. They made a game with Bonk. You know, it's pumping even more actually. Damn. Let me check on my KuCoin. What is that? Because it might be higher on KuCoin. I didn't even know he pumped this much. 37. Damn. It probably will come down though, hopefully. I can't guarantee it, but it's at 36. Yeah, look, it keeps hitting off this region and keeps getting rejected. But it looks like FOMO's kicking in on this. Hopefully it comes down, bro. I can't guarantee that, bro. Let's just wait a couple of weeks, bro. Eventually it will just roll over and people will move on. Right now the FOMO's kicking in. You know, right now the FOMO's kicking in, but just give it a little bit of time. It originally started with Solana ETFs, and then as soon as that happened, the team was kind of smart and they did like a big announcement with the bonk run, and now we're just going parabolic for a bit. But just be patient, let it come down. Do not FOMO into these candles, bro. If you just wait a couple of days, maybe 4 or 5 days, it'll probably come down to these regions, and then this will be a good time to accumulate anyways, to be fair. I know who ain't liking. Can you explain why Gate is a red flag? Can I ask? Well, because Gate is most people don't have access to Gate. If you live in the UK, if you live in Europe, if you live in America, you cannot have access to Gate. That's why Gate, you know, these are the biggest markets. These are a lot of money come from these countries. If you don't have access to them, bro, no one even uses Gate. is every other country can use it, apart from the main, like America's the biggest economy, UK is an average economy, Europe in itself is a good economy. They can't access to it, then it's a red flag. Yeah, look, it takes a second to like, my friends. Let's get to we've got 41 people in here. Let's get to 40 likes. It just literally takes a second to like, and it helps me out a lot. President is stuffing his face in a restaurant. He probably is sitting an hour. Bro, president's always out with his missus, bro. Always out. I'm shopping and forgot my headphones. I look like a weirdo. Yo, that's crazy. Put the volume down. G preaching to the closed store. ZF potential X on the bull run. I like ZF. I do like ZF. Let me see what ZF market cap is. I mean, price is now. Yeah, it looks like ZF has more or less bottomed. I think the FUD for ZF is over now. So this is a good time to accumulate. Let it come down a little bit, maybe back to the 15 region. But I think the FUD for ZF is done now. Look at the trading volume, is like crazy volume. A lot of that is just selling volume, that's it. But yeah, this is a good project long term. I think this can do a 50x from here comfortably. A 50x shouldn't be that hard. A 30 to 50x for this project is pretty good. FCON and AMU. Well, look, FCON's not too bad. FCON's not too bad. It hasn't really pumped with the Solana ETF news, because I don't think these guys are backed by the Solana Foundation. Anything backed by the Solana Foundation pumped with the Solana ETF news. However, all the projects that just migrated to them, just didn't pump. Like PZP didn't really pump. Pumped a little bit, but nothing significant, All the projects that are built on Solana, that's backed by the Solana Foundation, pumped on the news. All the ones that just migrated, look, this is looking like the OTK chart. If you look at this, right, it's always going to be pumps and dumps. Just wait for it to come back down, but they're not formal into this. AMU is pretty good. AMU is backed by the Solana Foundation. I think it's the best DeFi project on their chain. So if you don't have a DeFi project in your portfolio, I think this is not a bad one to have, bro. What were you joking about, Alex? Yeah, Gate is whack, bro. If you live anywhere in Europe or America or UK, bro, you're going to hate Gate. I'm very curious about, is it true they have partnerships with Google and Microsoft? And what is it Harvard sorry on X cannot find anywhere on the web? Yeah, look, let's go on alt website. So it's like AGI, for example, right? AGI, they have basically, you can store it on their own wallet. Adnan, you can store it. It's called Ali Wallet. Let me go on their website. I'll show you guys. Yeah, so Putin, right? So Putin, there's Alt and Sensei is not. Google and Microsoft is not partnered with them. Google and Microsoft have invested into the development of Alt, which means they have given their own money, to develop Alt. That's the significant difference. A partnership could just be, they've just collaborated, whatever it is. Most partnerships are just not even legit. They're not strategic partnerships. A strategic partnership is, there's two types of partnerships. You have just the partnerships to kind of bring the communities together, and you have a strategic partnership is where one is using the other, or vice versa, what it is. Google and Microsoft is not a partnership, it's a grant. Google and Microsoft have invested their own money into the project and development of the project. This is what they've done with AGI. They've got a grant from Google and Microsoft. It's not a partnership. That's what a lot of people got to realize. There's a big difference. And Duke, you have to go on here. If you go over here, these guys wrote like what did they do? They wrote like an assignment or something on these I forgot what it was. It's somewhere over here. I read into it, but I can't remember where it was. I did read into it. I'll have to get back to you on that one, Putin. I can't remember what it was, but when I made my video, I did a very good research on this, and I forgot what it said. But they used the article or something, or they've made like an article about it. All the top universities have made an article about it, something like that. I can't remember. Let me see if I can find it actually. Hold on. Hey Rich, how you doing, buddy? Oh, you're working late today? Okay. Enjoy your shift, my friend. Enjoy your shift. Oh, this is the wallet right here. It's called Ali Wallet. This is where you can store it, Adnan. If you go on Google Store or Play Store or you know App Store, you can find this wallet right here. There's like a, what is it? A Metaverse wallet. That's crazy. Let me see if I can find where it was. Yeah, I can't find it, bro. I don't know where it is. It's something along those lines. It's like they use them for the articles or they wrote an article about it. Something along those lines. I can't specifically remember all of it. The potential for AMU. Is there a good time to buy AMU? Look, AMU is a little bit higher market cap. You know, if you look at it, it's like 8 million. It says 8 million, 8 to 10 million between that region. It's hard to say exactly what it is. But I think AMU is one. The only thing I don't like about them is they've literally got delisted of HTX, which was where all the volume was coming from. This is why we're seeing this project dump significantly before you had that massive rally. You know, it went all the way to like 70 something cents. I won't show you here though, but it went to like 70 something cents, which is like 3x for us. But now it's come down, you know. Maybe I'll buy around 0 point around these regions. Just wait for it to come down a bit. It's consolidating at these regions. I just wouldn't buy it right now. I don't think it's worth buying right now. But I'm dropping 2 new gems in the VIP group this month, and one of them is a micro cap, but it's very, very good, very good project. You know, very good team. Multiple companies using them, and I think it will perform well. It's like, you know, the market cap it is, but you can't go wrong. The vesting schedule is quite good as well now. A lot of these projects, they're very good off launch. If you look at them, the project is fundamentally good, but because the vesting schedule is harsh, all of them dump, and then people think they're shit. But realistically, you know, it's just the early investors dumping. It's not because the project is terrible. And I think right now is a good time to start accumulating that. And I have an RWA project as well dropping very soon. You know, I'll drop them on YouTube as well at some point, but not straight away though. About promo code B2W looks really good. I agree. About promo code, what promo code? I don't really have a promo code. The only thing I have a promo code for is BingX, I think. If you guys want to use BingX, I do have a promo code for BingX though. If you guys want to use my promo code for BingX, it's one of those, is an exchange. Oh, I see it's restricted in the UK, but that's so annoying that is. It's restricted in the UK. What does that say? What do I think about HTS token? What's HTS? I've never heard of a HTS. Oh, home free. Yeah, look, home free. What the fuck happened to this? Oh, it's just coming down. This is a good token. Apparently they've got the license in Dubai, but the only thing is it's only on Uniswap. So RWA is dead right now. This one can do well though. If you look at it realistically, right? If they've realistically got a license in Dubai, and the team is docked for this as well, by the way. Team's docked. If they've actually got a license in Dubai, then I think it can perform really well. But they're obviously going to need an exchange listing, because it doesn't matter how good your project is, without an exchange listing, it's going to struggle. Oh, you can pay in USDT. Okay. I'm sure the team is docked for this. I'm pretty sure it is. I can't remember if it's on top of my head. Someone in my group. Oh, it is right here. Look, what the hell? Yeah, team's docked. 1 million market cap. I think this can do really well. It just needs an exchange listing. I'll have to speak to the team to see if they got any exchange listings on the roadmap. But it's not a bad token though. How does the dilution impact or the fully diluted is huge? Apologies if you've mentioned this many times. Just joined yesterday. Your group is fantastic already. Thank you very much, Adnan. If you guys, Khalid, wa alaikum salam, brother. How you doing? If you guys do want to join my private group, I'm only going to have this tier soon. There's only like a few spots left in this one. But realistically, this is going to be the only tier from now on. I'm going to cancel this one. This one's going to be fully locked in. And I'm only going to have this tier. If you guys do want to join, there's a lot of benefits. We've got some very capable people in there. And I'm the best gem hunter in the crypto space. So feel free to join whenever you want. With OR, if you go on over here, let's go to OR. I'll explain to you guys what it is, right? OR right now is 8% in circulation. How do I zoom in? Bro, it's so easy. Just go like this. That's what it is. No. I got a very good laptop, T. I got a very good laptop. It's a very expensive laptop because you need a high GPU laptop in order to run the streams. So I've got a very good, it's like a gaming laptop. But obviously I don't game on it. But I just use it to stream on it. Because, with these, when I'm opening so many apps at the same time, I need something with high GPU. And this one is a very, very good gaming laptop. It's an MSI one. So, Adnan, if you look at the vesting schedule, right, it is linear. But this is not the correct vesting schedule. So right now, it's about 8% in circulation. Because you can check this by checking the block explorer. If you check the block explorer for this project, you can see what the real vesting schedule is. So it's 8% in circulation. The current circulation supply is 142 million. So that's about 8% in circulation, minus the burns, minus, all the burns they do. So it's approximately between 8 to 9%, around that region, let's say. But if you go down, let's zoom out a little bit. If you go down to, we're not going to hold these tokens forever, realistically, right? Let's say about September times mid-September, I'm going to be at the market. It's only 16%. It's only 16% in circulation. So it goes from 8 to 16. So it's a 1x dilution towards the end of 2025, realistically. If AI pumps in January or in February, you don't even need to worry about all the dilution because the dilution is going to be even less, realistically. If AI pumps in March, April, March times, it's going to be like 11%. So it's going to be like an extra 4% in circulation. So that's the way it is. So the dilution is bare minimum. The market cap, let's say AI, I think AI is going to pump a lot sooner than most other narratives. So the quicker AI pumps, the less dilution it is. But by September, it's only going to be a 1x dilution. So the dilution is bare minimum, my friend. That's why I like this project a lot. And most of the tokens for the mining, we already seen from Kadena, we already seen from these other projects that, these mining projects can perform really well. If a bunch of miners come into OR, we can start seeing this go parabolic. Because mining projects do really well. Only if the miners obviously flock to it. But this is the thing, right? This is not just specifically needed for mining. Because it's AI, because it's deep in, because there's all these other narratives, it's going to pump regardless. That's why I like this project. Jurem, good to see you, my friend. It's been a while since I've seen you. Is Bold a good investment right now? Let me have a look. This is another one of my D-Gen gaming projects because, look, with gaming being so saturated and there's so many decent gaming projects, there's some very good ones and then there's some decent ones. But the majority of the gaming projects now look decent. In 2020, we only had maybe like 50 to 100 good gaming projects. This is why gaming performed so well. In the last cycle, look, I was speaking to a guy today on one of my comments. We were having a little debate. He was telling me that Star Atlas was going to perform really well. I told him, listen, bro, Star Atlas is not going to perform because, a lot of these projects, Metaverse specifically, is very, very dead. The only reason Star Atlas even pumped was because it was built on Solana. Without that, this only did like a 8x, 9x, which is nothing significant realistically, in my opinion at least. The only reason this even pumped was because of Solana. This token has been around since the last cycle, and all they've got is Mexi and Gate. You know, that in itself should be a red flag to you. The exchanges are terrible. If you've been around for a whole cycle, you should at least have a few decent exchanges at least. But if you zoom out on this chart, you know metaverses are dead. Yes, Metaverse when it first launched was decent. Last 2022, everyone was talking about it. But if the average person cannot, afford a VR headset, then a Metaverse cannot perform. It's as simple as that. A Metaverse can only do what, yes, when it first comes out, everyone's talking about it, it becomes a narrative. But eventually the narrative is dead. We're living in an attention economy. People don't want to talk about the stuff that happened 4 or 5 years ago. People want to look for the new thing, which is AI right now. So I think AI is going to be that narrative this cycle. I don't get why you would invest into a narrative and hope. A lot of people want to be different. When everyone is looking for AI, they want to look into the deadest narrative that's just completely dead, and they think they're doing something different. But bro, that's not going to make you money. If the last pump didn't show you that Metaverse is dead, I don't know what is. The Metaverse is dead is too early, bro. A VR headset is like 2-3 grand. How can the average person afford 2 to 3 grand on top of all the bills they gotta pay, on top of all the high inflated stuff? They can barely get month to month on their normal salary. How are they gonna put 2-3K aside to go buy a VR headset? It's just too early. If a VR headset becomes like $200-$300, then I would say the Metaverse can come back in. Right now the Metaverse is dead, bro, and there's people that still believe in this, and they're just not gonna make no money in the bull run. If you look at some of the other like Realm, this is one that did really well, right? Look at it now. Just look at the trading volume on these projects, 26K. These like no one's caring about these Metaverse projects. This pumped from 1 to 0.72. That's terrible, bro. That's awful. That just shows the Metaverse is dead. Zoom out. It's like a straight line. Yeah, look, maybe, yeah, exactly, and then maybe next cycle, but not this cycle. It does not everything that pumped last cycle has to pump this cycle. Last cycle, AI wasn't prominent. RWA wasn't even a thing. It was there, but no one really cared about it. No one cared about AI. Deepin was never a thing. BRC20 was never a thing. That's 4 different narratives that's prominent this cycle that will take all the money away from gaming and Metaverse. This is why I say, if there was only like 200-300 good gaming projects now, I would say gaming can perform really well. But gaming is very saturated now. Last cycle we had 20,000 coins. Now we have 2.5 million coins. Just keep that in mind, 2.5 million coins. How is the money going to flow in all of those? Is it only going to flow into the best ones? So do not over diversify into dead narratives and think you're going to make money just because you want to be different. You want to think outside of the box. You don't need to think outside the box, but go look what the chart says. The chart is telling you Metaverse, is not going to pump. So yeah, that's all I gotta say about that, bro. And these guys always read some conspiracy books and say, bro, Metaverse is going to be needed. Yes, at some point it will, but not now, bro. Master Pooh, how you doing, my friend? I hope you're okay. G, my friend, I got a question for you. What do you think you're the most successful than other YouTubers, despite your knowledge? Is it because you're not lazy and arrogant? Look, once you become arrogant and once you have an ego in this crypto world, people are not gonna people are gonna start to dislike you. This is why you gotta be open-minded. I'm not always right. I can never always be right. I'll probably call a coin at the wrong time and it'll go down significantly. I'll blame myself for that. No one can ever get it right. It's about your success rate. That's all it is, because no one's an actual we don't know. No one can predict the future, so I can never be right all the time. But as long as realistically, don't be arrogant about it. If someone calls you out, for example, and says, bro, listen, you called this project at the wrong time, you can't just go and ban him or silence him or something, and then, because realistically, that's just called arrogant. That you become centralized then? What's the difference between you and the government at that point? Well, anyone who talks against you, you just silence them. That is when you become too arrogant. It's either your way or no way. A lot of people do that. A lot of when you get a bunch of people listening to you, a lot of these people never had that before, where they've got a bunch of people following them or listening to them. It gets to their head, and they become a bit cocky and they become arrogant, and then eventually that catches up with you, and then a lot of people start like disliking you. That's why I don't like doing that. It's not always about knowledge, bro. You gotta treat people with respect. You gotta understand that you're in charge of people's livelihood. As much as it's a big responsibility, because I can give a call and it could rug, and I've just basically messed up someone's life, because these people got kids, these people got families outside of crypto. They put in their own hard-earned money into crypto, and if I don't do my research in these coins and I don't check it thoroughly, these people can have a chance of something happening with their outside of crypto, with their families, where they're struggling and stuff. So this is why I'm more careful. I don't like pumping charts, because it's very simple stuff like that, bro. Like, a lot of people get greedy. Like, I'm quite successful anyways as it is. I've already seen money. I don't need to be hungry for money and pump charts, dump on my own Patreons, because people that have never seen money, this is what they do. They get very greedy and they ended up dumping on their own Patreons. So you gotta be very careful, my friend. Ross, no worries, my friend. Like or Charles Hopkinson was join the stream and talk about content for 45 minutes. Yeah. Also, VR headsets just suck. Your head hurts after some time. Gaming is the best. Yeah, look, gaming is gonna do well regardless. Gaming will always perform. But the only thing is, right, with VR headsets, you're exactly right. You do get headsets. You do get headaches and stuff. But when you watch some of these people talk, right, they think that people are gonna be sitting on their VR headsets all day. They're not gonna go outside. Bro, that's a myth, bro. That's not going to happen, bro. It could happen eventually. It probably will happen eventually. If it becomes the norm, then there's going to be a bunch of, little fatties, just sitting at home all day eating. Imagine you can work in the metaverse, bro. Imagine how unhealthy, how many people would die on a regular basis, bro. You don't want to become like that. But it could be, it could happen. But if the VR headsets do become cheap, bro, it's not going to be looking good for the humanity. Thoughts on Cass and Tet? Bro, Casper's doing really well, bro. I used to be like a little bit of a Casper hater. I'll be honest, I used to be a Casper hater, bro. I used to hate the community, bro. I used to hate the community. I used to hate Casper, but even like Casper's doing really well, bro. If you hold Casper, congratulations to you, my friend, because your portfolio, most altcoins are down significantly. If you hold Casper in your portfolio a decent amount, let's say some people got a big chunk in their portfolio, ultimately you would have been doing very well right now. And then that's you probably will dump though, because all this hype was due to the KRC 20 coins coming out, and that's already out now. The meme coins is active today. Some of these meme coins will look, so make sure you guys look for some of these Casper meme coins. They could go parabolic and you could make some good money. Yeah. Ambo is a huge scam. You're right. I don't like Ambo, bro. That project is terrible. When they got some little kid from London who's probably like my age, doing AMAs for the project, bro, that should be a red flag to you, bro. That should instantly be a red flag to you. How can a kid my age have any experience as a dev? That guy's the dev for Ambo. What experience has he had as a dev? He looks like a young little kid. He has no work experience in gaming. Where has he got his work experience from? Uni. You don't learn anything in uni, bro, realistically. Yeah, exactly. Gronu. It's just too early right now, bro. It's too early. That guy was saying the right things, but it's like, bro, it's too early for the metaverse. Bro, respect, you are down to earth. Appreciate Alex. Respect you. Not many people with empathy and emotional intelligence in crypto, especially with YouTube and Patreons. Yeah, look, that's exactly, bro. That's facts. It's like, not everyone has, large amounts of money they can afford to lose all the time, bro. You have to be very cautious, not to give shit coins, because it's people's livelihood at the end of the day, bro. If you believe in God and stuff, you'll have some morals. When alt season, your thoughts, please. I think alt season, look, the only time we can have an alt season, Khalid, is when the Fed pivots. When the rate cuts, when they cut rates, it's not always a good sign because they only cut rates when they've broken something in the system. So whenever the Fed cut rates, we're gonna go down. The market's gonna crash because, you know, that just means that they've broken something. When they pivot is when they start turning the printers on aggressively to come to the rescue. This is when the altcoins start pumping. This is what we need to wait for. Trust me, very humble for someone who with so many good calls and high portfolio. Appreciate it, P-Master, bro. Thanks for the reply, G. Did you start with more than 20k portfolio when you got into crypto? Yeah, I started with a low portfolio. I was fairly young when I first started. I was fairly young. I was making a good amount of money on YouTube, making Clash of Clans videos, and then I just decided, my cousin was there. You know, he was in crypto for a long time. He seen that I was making a decent amount of money. I was a little kid, didn't really know anything, but I was making a good amount of money every month. So then he goes to me, look, just put some of your money into Bitcoin and ETH. So I did it, you know, because what else was I gonna spend my money on, bro? You know, I was like 14, 15ish or something, probably younger than that. And then I just used to do that, put it in there, and then after I grew up a little bit longer, I seen that, you know, you can make some decent money on this, and I started looking into it more. But then this year, I started with like 80k, and I made that into like, you know, a good amount of money, I'd say. Metaverse would be good when the super tech AI chips head living in Matrix. That's going to take some time though. Most you ever made was 250. I recognize you from my Clash of Clans days, spotted at town. Yo, I think I was Town Hall 9 at then. I was like Town Hall 9ish. I used to make a good amount though. Like, I don't know if I can show you guys on here, but my Clash of Clans videos, I used to have hundreds of them. And then I ended up just, after my channel, something happened to my channel, but I can't remember what it was. I just deleted all of them. Because I couldn't get monetized, bro. I was monetized for a long time, and then I joined a partnership with some company. They were paying me monthly, and then when my partnership finished, like my something happened with my YouTube. I couldn't monetize, so then I just stopped making videos. And then it's like I couldn't just partnership. I couldn't get monetized for a long time, and then YouTube changes formation, changed everything, and I got partnered again. But I was doing other stuff. Now I've done crypto. Now I started crypto channel now. I used to make like a decent amount, but I used to get most of my videos used to get like 50k, 60k minimum. Some of them used to do like 250,000, 500,000. They used to do really good. I was making a good amount of money on YouTube in those days, bro. Yeah. Bro, I used to spam the hog riders. I used to be in a very high clan admin, and then these were the times where wars were just first started. So I was in a high clan, and every clan wanted like a good Town Hall 9 because there's like easy free stars for them. So I used to use the hog riders and stuff to get the free stars. And then I used to record my attacks or record the clan's attacks and upload them on YouTube. As I used to do like different strategies, and I didn't even used to talk in it. I used to screen record it and put subtitles at the bottom, like do this first, do that first, start with this, then add this. That's how it was. How many subs did I have? I had quite a lot. I had at least like 6-7k subs, which is decent. Adam, look, right now you probably smoke me, Adam. But back in those days, bro, I used to be very good. I actually used to be very good. Right now, you probably would clean me up. You still play now, Adam? Because I'll smoke you, but I might start it again, actually. I might actually start it again. And then I started playing Clash Royale for a bit. That one's actually decent. Yeah. Hog Riders in the Hill and the Rage. I can probably show you guys some of my videos, bro. It's actually funny. It's like 8-9 years ago or something. It was a long time ago. Gee, when am I gonna move to the Middle East like all the other YouTubers? You had a max Town Hall 9. Bro, I could have swapped over to Town Hall 10 a long time ago. I could have done that a long time ago. But I just chose to be Town Hall 9 because the clan would have kicked me out. And I was making all my videos off that clan. So I got stuck Town Hall 9. I'm going to start it again, actually. Yeah, look, Southflex, he probably will smoke all of us, to be fair. But you're like Max Town Hall, ain't you? But I'm gonna post some of my videos, yeah, because I've unlisted all of them. I'll post it in the VIP group, bro. Because realistically, right, you don't want to have old Clash of Clans videos when if you're making a crypto channel, bro. People are gonna think you're a fraud or something. Bro, the Infernos were crazy, bro. I used to hate the Infernos, bro. I could never used to have them. So when I was at Town Hall 9, I always used to tag Town Hall 9s only, bro. The highest I got was like Champion one of the back in those days, which is quite decent, you know. Champion was decent for Town Hall 9 those days. Look, I don't want to talk about other YouTubers, bro. I don't want to be talking about other YouTubers. That's everyone's prerogative, though. You know, it depends when, like, a lot of people say he is, a lot of people say he's not. But I think he's a good guy, though. I don't know about, you know, I think he's a good guy. As a person, he's a good guy. In terms of legit or not, I'm not too sure, bro. Tag me so I can, yeah, I'm going to add you. I'm gonna tag it, Southflex. Sure, after this live, bro, I'm going to post my video on there. It's actually fun. I just put some funny music on there, some free music, and I used to just put subtitles at the bottom. Yeah, but that's the best thing to do is literally just make those videos and then ultimately, yeah, back to crypto now. All right, boys, back to crypto now. That's enough Clash of Clans talk. Where's the video of your base, Adam? Yeah, I sold mine as well, Adam. I sold my Town Hall 9, bro. I made a decent amount of money on it. Yeah, let's have a look at tech. Look, the only reason tech dumped is not because the project, you know, the team's dumping or something. Look, if you go over here, bro, I look some of the stupid comments on CoinGecko and stuff. They constantly crying, the team's dumping. It's not the team dumping, bro. It's literally they had a big unlock on the staking, and it was like 100k tech term got released all at once. This is why it dumped. I don't know if it's bottom or not, but this is a good DCA level anyways. It went as low as like 660. But is this looking up? Yeah, this is looking kind of healthy, to be fair. It's just consolidating at these regions. But it's a good time to add some tech term though, I would say. It's not a bad time to DCA into this. But DCA small amounts. Because as soon as Bitcoin rolls over, tech term just follows them anyways. If they hold here for a decent amount of time, for like a couple of days, then most likely it will pump. But don't look, bro, a lot of people just crying about tech term. But look at space, bro. How can you cry about tech term when you look at space? It's already broken the support level. This was the lows. Tech term's not even close to the lows yet. This is way below his lows now, bro. This is putting new all-time lows. So this is like a similar project, the layer 2 to Bitcoin, whatever it is. There's a bunch of other ones, but what's some of the other ones? Let's look at BVM. BVM's holding up like a champion though. Bro, this is like, it's normal, bro. The market's down. Like, what do you expect it to happen? Any price market cap conservatives? I would say a 30x from here for tech term is achievable. A 30x is like what? What's the market cap for tech term now? Yesterday it was like 50 million or something. Yeah, 53 million. You know, a 30x is like 1.5 million. Realistically, that's very achievable for a project like this, because nothing has fundamentally changed about tech term. Nothing has fundamentally changed. They're still doing whatever they're doing. Just copy the link and just put in there, Adam. Fundamentally, nothing has changed about tech term. The team's still developing. All the team members are still there. You know, they're aiming for mass adoption. That is one of the beneficiaries of this project. They're aiming for mass adoption. If they can get mass adoption, 5 to 10 billion is on the cards for this. That's That's a good amount of money. That is. That's a very good amount of money. If you get 5 to 10 billion for this project, that's like over 100x, isn't it? Oh, am I bugging out? Maybe my math is not mathing. No, that would be a 50x, not 100x. What? But yeah, 30x is conservative. I think 30x is possible for this project. If it goes to 5 billion from this point, that's literally 100x. Actually, it is, yeah. But I think tech term is look, Jose, Adnan, you can never catch the bottom for these projects. No one can catch the bottom. The only reason I caught the bottom for this last time was because I was in touch with a lot of these crypto whales, these tech whales. I was talking to them, around these prices. They were telling me we're gonna dump it all the way back down to the $3 to $4, and that's exactly what they've done. This is how I caught the bottom last time. This time I'm not sure, because those same whales are no longer whales. They loaded some off. There's new whales now, so I'm not in contact with the whales now. So yeah, I wouldn't. You can never catch the bottom. So this is why you DCA. It's only up 8% realistically on the day, bro. It's not really anything significant. Went from like 6.6 to like 7.2. If you buy $100 worth of TET, you probably get like one TET less realistically, maybe less than that even. From this price to that price. So it's nothing to worry about. 50x plus, Adam. Yeah, look, I think 50x is possible. Because look, fundamentally, once the SDK is alive, and once you can build on tech term, once the soft nodes are fully functional, this project is going to be really, really good. It's already the fastest tested layer of blockchain in the crypto space. Tested. Because Cubic aims, they think they can do 40 million TPS. I don't think that's possible. Deve thinks they can do 8 million or something TPS, bro. They've been in production since 2016 or something, bro. They still haven't even got a testnet. So they I wouldn't even believe them. But the team behind these guys are solid. That's the fundamental difference. You got to take in consideration, bro, with these projects, it all comes down to the team. You can have the best projects. If the team is terrible and incompetent, the project's not going to perform. This is what I like OTK, because the team is very, very smart. They can get these exchange listings now and it wouldn't be any benefit to them. But if they save the exchange listing during a gaming run, those exchange listings is going to make OTK pump even more. There's a lot of newbies that go and spam in OTK's chat. Oh, when's the exchange listing? Why is it only on KuCoin? But bro, OTK is partnered with OKX, Mexi, and Gate. Of course, they're going to get the exchange listings. It's just a matter of when the best time is to do it. That is why I like OTK. The team is competent. The team is smart. For tech, I've heard someone say that it's highly likely to be listed on Coinbase. Is this an opinion you can share? Same as AI Tech. Look, AI Tech is going to get on Binance. That is more or less guaranteed, because they're already talking about futures on Binance for AI Tech. And when Binance had the voting poll on which project to be listed next, AGI and AI Tech did win that vote. So we will see both of them on Binance. Alt is going to be on Binance as well. That's just a little bit of insider for you guys. Alt will be on Binance as well. I just don't know when they're going to do it, but they said they're in talks with them. I'll speak to the team of Alt. I'm in contact with someone there. This is the significant difference, bro, between me and these other YouTubers, bro. Like, I don't think there's a single YouTuber who can get access to insider information, bro, unless they're KOLs. I'm not even a KOL for any of these projects, bro, and I can still get insider information. That all comes down to connection. It all depends on what connections you have. Because I've been in the crypto space for a long time, for a decent amount of time, I would say. I've got very good connections. If you're a whale in any of these projects, bro, you can get good access to information behind closed doors. These members, but these team people, they love whales, but they respect whales a little bit. They'll give them a little bit of heads up or whatever it is. But Coinbase, look, that's all speculation. No one can say guaranteed that it's going to go on Coinbase. Is literally, it's not guaranteed. It is possible. I don't see why you don't get on Coinbase or Binance, Tectum. I don't know the fun history behind Tectum, to be honest. I don't know how much money they're making or how much, reserves they have or whatever it is for exchange listings. I don't really know, to be honest. My G Swift bag being violated, Carrot being holding up way better. Well, the significant difference with Carrot is the vesting schedule is really good, and they've got very good exchange listings, and there's a lot of interest behind the project. There's a lot of top influencers like the likes of, Alex Becker, some of these other big guys consistently shilling Carrot, and I don't blame them. This is a very good project. Coinbase, crypto.com, these are massive exchanges. This is why. But this is crazy though. Look at this, bro. There's more volume on Gate for Carrot on Coinbase and crypto.com. That is so weird. That's very weird. Who the hell is using Gate to buy Carrot, bro? Maybe Carrot's not too bad. But this is the backers for... What the fuck is this? Yeah, that's not the backers for that project, but that's a different project. But these guys are backed by Disney and with the Warner Brothers. And the game itself looks really good. Let me go on the Twitter. I'll show you guys the game. Like the game looks fairly good for like a gaming project, I would say. Most gaming projects look terrible. Nah, Casper's not worth the DCA, bro. If you're going to buy any project right now that's a high cap, just go buy Injective, bro. Injective's very, very undervalued. Out of Casper and Injective, bro, I'd rather buy Injective. Injective's very, very undervalued. It's already down like over 50%. Why not just buy Injective? Why would you buy Casper all-time highs? That's just FOMO. Why would you FOMO into a project that's way higher market cap, double the market cap of Injective, and is at all-time highs? Do not FOMO into this project, bro. Just buy Injective is better investment right now. So, yeah, let's go on Carrot. Where's Carrot gone? Look at the game for Carrot. No, that's a game people will play. You know what I'm saying? That's actually a game people will play. Why is Rio trending? But Rio is such a good project. People will be sleeping on it. Look, a lot of gaming projects don't even have a game, bro. These guys actually have a game out, or the game's going to be out very soon. Not many projects even have a game. That's the crazy thing. People are actually playing their game. What the fuck is this? Where's the actual game footage? There was a decent game footage I seen. Is it this one here? Ross always shitting your bags, bro. Yeah, look at this, bro. Partner with NVIDIA. You have to be a good project to do this. I don't get why I can't find the game, man. That's so annoying. There was a good footage of the game. Anyways, never mind that. What is the other game you said? G Swift. But G Swift is still a fundamentally good project. It is going down significantly. Oh, we're on 50 likes, Ross. Brilliant. That is brilliant. Appreciate you guys for that 50 likes. Yeah, look, most gaming projects have corrected pretty much back down to the all-time lows. So I'm not too surprised. I have to sign off. It's been a pleasure. Adnan, appreciate you, my friend. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. I absolutely love Lithium Hidden Gem. You're funny, bro. Vasi always shilling your bags. Lithium is not too bad, bro. I just prefer Tectum over Lithium, because if you compare them, Tectum is better than Lithium on every regard because it's faster than them. The only thing these guys might be better is scalability, or the TPS is higher. I would say they're also a layer 1, obviously. I don't know how many projects are actually building on Lithium, but I just prefer TET over Lithium, because if Lithium is only a layer 1, at least with TET, You know, it's one of those where it has revolutionary tech. That's the significant difference. Yeah, I think they're gonna have other games as well. They're like a they're not just one game, you know, one game pony. They have other games as well. Bitcoin's been on a tear. BTC, why is it, bruh? That must be an what is it? It's on AVAX. Is that a meme coin, my friend? If that's a meme coin, then Chris, you did say that, to be fair. 50 likes, I appreciate that, boys. Oh shit, my bad, Isaac. Did I not talk about HTPT? HGPT, what even is that? Oh, this project right here. HyperGPT. Yeah, look, Ross, Alephium's decent, my friend. It is decent. If you hold it, I'm not mad at you. I just prefer Tecton, bro. I don't want to hold too many layer ones. It's like, why do I need to hold too many layer ones? If I got injective and I got Tecton, I'm not going to add a lithium to it, am I? You can hold Casper and a lithium. I wouldn't be mad at you. No, not best exchanges on BNB, which is dead. What is this project? Power of Web3 Artificial Intelligence. Backed by Microsoft, Google startups. So I'm guessing that's Microsoft startups, TON and BNB. Yeah, BTC, I'll have a look at it, bro. Stop spamming. So this is what lists your app in Hyperstore. Okay, the team's docs, which is good to see. That's always good to see. Yeah, it's not too bad, my friend. Not too bad. Oh, but the meme coiners have come into the chat, bro. This is why I don't like meme coin videos. I don't make meme coin videos for a reason, bro. Where's one of my mods? I need some mods. Bruh. This is not a bad token. The only thing it lacks is just the exchange listing. It's been holding off fairly well as well. I'll give it that. It's not bad. If you hold this in your portfolio, fair play to you, lad. This is not a bad token. Oh, this is partnered with Alt as well. Look, it's partnered with Alt. Yeah, these guys are not too bad then. If you hold this in your portfolio, then fair play to you. I wouldn't be mad at you. I just wouldn't buy it because I've already got my AI picks. I don't need to hold too many AI picks, Isaac. But this is not a bad token though. Fair play to you. But I'm not looking at meme coins, bro. Fuck meme coins. What do I think of my portfolio? Casper, AI Tech, GFAL, Miria, VMint. VMint is questionable. It's not the best project. I'm aware of this project. I just don't think it has the legs to do anything significant. It's okay, AI automated market making service. Chart painting, advanced classes, premium. We worked as a team. Okay. The prices are expensive though. If you got in here, you would have made an ATEX. Yeah, VMint is okay, my friend, but yeah, oh, he said ML. He said ML. Nah, SF, you gotta get rid of ML, bro. Everyone knows why ML is ass. You know, these guys are ass. It's been coming down. This has been dumping since November, bro. Since November, it's been dumping. So I just, no, not November. Since February or something, it's been dumping. Yeah, since February, just non-stop dump. It's probably bottom out somewhere around here. But as an investment, this is not a good investment, bro. Yeah, people are still not tired of these memes, bro. There's big holders behind Spoof Project who are famous and billionaires, and I think we all know him. If he decides to mention Spoof on Twitter once, he will explode. Bro, no one's buying Spoof, bro. That's a fucking meme coin, bro. I don't know why you guys come on people's streams, show your meme coins. No one's gonna buy this, bro. Now you're probably talking about Andrew Tate, bro. Andrew Tate's not gonna talk about Spoof. This here, Spotify. It's a fucking Spotify, bro. It's fake Spotify. Yeah, but my brother, look, this is why would Andrew Tate come and talk about this project, bro? Look at the chart first of all. You know, it's literally just come down. It's having a little pump on the day, but it's a fake Spotify spoofify. What the fuck is this, bro? Yeah, I'm not touching that. Yeah, bro. I don't know where this spam shit has come out of nowhere, bro. That's ridiculous, bro. Or Sensei for more gains or for a little bit of safety. But SY, you gotta sell ML, bro. There's no one building on these guys. The team is stupid. Enrico is retarded, pretty much. I would call him a retard because, you know, I've spoken to him personally. I have talked to him in the DMs, and you know, when Prez friend spoke about him in the interview, you know, it was very obvious that he was pretty retarded, bro. He wasn't the brains behind the operation. Realistically, he wasn't the brains behind the operation. I don't know how he became in charge. He fired the two main guys, you know, behind this project, behind ML. The two brains behind the operation got fired, and they made their own tokens, which is what min layer is supposed to be, and it's coming out very soon. But this is an investment, bro. I just wouldn't buy it, bro. No one's building on them. If you're min layer, bro, no one's building on you. It's like you're basically ass. You know, the team's constantly dumping as well. Where can I see the wallet, bro? I've got to show you guys the team's dumping. I would prefer to dip my balls in honey and hung them on the bees. Yo, I hope you're funny, bro. I don't blame you, Hugh. I'll do that with you, bro. I'll never buy min layer, bro. But just buy BVM. It's like, bro, min layer is 20 million in market cap. So is BVM. But there's like 10, 15 different projects building on BVM. No one's building on min layer, bro. That's a sign that the project's ass. You need to get rid of this shit. Yeah, bro, Enrico is a known scammer. Like, SF, Enrico is a known scammer. He was in a court case. He had lost both court cases. He lost the appeal recently, and he lost the court case. You know, he's known to use VC money to buy luxury cars and mansions. This is why I don't like the guy. When the two other co-founders called him out, he got rid of both of them. You know, he got rid of both of them, and he took over the project, but he was never the brains behind the operation. It was the two other guys he fired. Can you show quickly how to identify team wallets and check if they're actually dumping? Yeah, look, it's quite easy. You come on here, look at the top holders, ML token, right? This is obviously the tokens, right? If you look over here, they're consistently dumping. 3 hours ago, they dumped how much? 36 something, whatever the amount is. They're constantly dumping, but that's like 20 million tokens or 20k tokens, 36,000 tokens. It's only out. You know, it's only out. Oh, these ones are the vesting schedule, actually. These four are the vesting schedule, but these ain't the vesting schedule, bro. They're constantly dumping. And these guys have secret wallets. So they might call this, right? They might call this as vesting schedules, but we got to see where they're going. You know, we got to see where they're going. There's a way to track it, but it's really long. This is not definitely a finger wallet, bro. Oh, they must be buying back up now. But I remember the team was dumping for this. It's like you have to basically check which wallet it is. It's a very specific wallet that was dumping a lot of min layer. 9 times out of 10 is one of the team's private wallets, bro. You have to do a lot of tracking, but I can't do it on the stream. But you have to use a very specific tool to catch the team dumping. 60 likes or Enrico joins the stream. How do you basically, the way to identify, Alex, is you have to basically, if you look at these tokens, right? The best way to check is a vesting schedule, bro, because not all the times they could class this as vesting schedule, but realistically they're not always vesting schedule, bro. You know, if you guys look at this, right? Why is there a vesting schedule of whatever it is, bro, going to the same wallet? You know, how can the vesting schedule only be for 2 wallets? It doesn't make sense, right? If it's going to be a vesting schedule, you should go to multiple wallets, a bunch of different wallets. You got this amount of token going to the same 2 wallets. That's a lot of token. You know what I'm saying? So this ain't the vesting schedule, bro. This is probably the team's vesting schedule. You have to go check on the block hash on this. You can see if, you know. But the team was dumping at one point. They might have stopped now though. But every pump that was happening for min layer, there was a big wallet dumping every time. There was always the same big wallet dumping every time, which has to be the team, bro. The best way to check it is on what's it called? You have to check it on Dex Screener or Dex thing. You can see the wallet is dumping. And if you got a Dex Screener Pro, you can literally see the constant wallet and how much you hold. The guy had a big chunk of min layer and it kept dumping into every single pump. It must have slowed down now. Yeah, Lit is actually, look, Alex, with Lit, there's actually a team member dumping. There's actually a team member dumping because Lit Labs had a lot of altercation within the team. You know, there was one team member who disagreed. He got fired. And in every single pump, you know, he kept dumping the token. Every time he got his tokens, he kept dumping it consistently. This is why we've seen that massive drop on min layer. I mean, on this drop right here, this was the team, one of the team members. So for this project, it was actually one of the teams dumping. Not a lot of people know this, but you know, I do get a little bit of insider on Lit Labs. Bitcoin above 62k. Yeah, look, if Bitcoin don't close above 62k, then it's gonna be bearish. Why the fuck did I put 62k? That's good to see, bro. If it didn't close above 62, 63k, or has it broken that support level? It could go up now. We could see 64k now, actually. It's broken that support. There was a lot of resistance right here. If you can see, 3 times came up, got rejected, came up, got rejected. Now it looks like it's broken. Has it broken through? No, it hasn't broken through yet. It needs to break 63k and stay above it in order to see the next highs. If it gets rejected now, we're going to go back down. And it will go down heavy. If it doesn't, you know, it will go down to the 50s. But how only one person for the team dumped so much? It's not one. It's one wallet dumping. It's one wallet. It was one wallet dumping the last time I checked. I don't always keep track of it, but it was one wallet dumping every time into every single pump. Most of the time, that's a team wallet, bro. Is Mubi better than ML? Bro, if you want to buy any BRC20 token shown, buy BVM. I think is the best one. BVM is the best one. Between TET, AGI, and OTK, which one would you give more returns? Well, obviously OTK because it's like 10 times lower in market cap. Yeah, see, he's just come back down now. Yeah, BTC will go down, Khalid, exactly. If it doesn't stay above 63k and close above 63k, then it's gonna go back down. As simple as that. And it'll go this time. It'll go down. You know, look, this is very simple. Like, you don't even need TA for this, bro. Just use your brain, right? If a project is coming down, hitting off a wall right here, and you know keeps trying to retest this wall, and it can't break through, then eventually, it will just break that and it will go down lower. That's all it is. It's very simple. The third time, fourth time, whatever it is, all the time is going to dump. This is why I said, like, if it wasn't this bullish news for OTK, if it wasn't this massive bullish news that came randomly, OTK would have broke that 1.2 support, 1.5 support, because it kept hitting off it multiple times. Eventually, you run out of buyers and it breaks down. Every time it was coming down, there'll be new buyers buying up the dip. And then eventually, if it keeps doing that over and over again, you run out of buyers and you go down. It's very simple. This is very simple. You don't even need TA for this, bro. I've given up on mint, down 80%, no point. Nah, don't sell your mint later, bro. It'll come back up. You just have to be patient. Between Sensei and all, good time to buy. Let's have a look at Sensei now. We've been live for like 2 hours. Oh, I see it's still up 13%, my friend. Just be patient with this one. Don't buy now. Or put buy orders like 10 to 12 cents. If you don't hold a single bag of alt, right now is a good time. Right now is a good time for alt. Larry Fink has his buy orders lower down. Oh, you're not wrong, Khalid. You're not wrong. Yoji, if AI pumps would take profits on gaming, then profits from RWA, and should we stop rotating? I always rotate, bro. If gaming pumps, I'm taking most of my profits, leaving moon bags only, and moving that into the next narrative. If gaming pumps first, all my money is going to go into AI next. And if after AI, I'm putting it into RWA. And then from there, like in between, obviously, I'm going to have money anyways. I'm going to do like layer ones, proof of work. There's a bunch of other little narratives in between that pumps. So it means wait a few days before these. Yeah. If you're going to buy any of them, wait a few days, yeah. Yeah, Larry thinks 100% has his low buy orders lower down, bro. He's not going to buy the top. Larry thinks BlackRock is the biggest company in the world, bro. They run the world. Of course, they're not going to buy Bitcoin at the top, bro. They need like a 50K or something. What about Forward Protocol? Yeah, Forward Protocol is decent, my friend. It's a good project. It's pumped today, so I wouldn't touch it now. But Forward Protocol is a good project, yes. This is what GLQ originally should have been. But it's pumped today. I just wouldn't touch it right now, bro. Let it come down. It's not a bad project. It's down way too much. It's up way too much. I just wouldn't touch it. I'm not gonna buy green candles like this, bro. It's linear unlock, so you just go back down. But it's not a bad project though. Come back. But if BTC breaks, it's not gonna break. That's the thing, Adnan. I don't think it's gonna break, bro. It keeps retesting this 62 level and getting rejected, so eventually it will just break down. Yeah, if Bitcoin goes up, it doesn't mean that alts are going to follow. It doesn't always mean that. There'll be some alts that pump, but majority of them won't pump. Would you stop DCA in September? Would I stop DCA? I'm gonna DCA this month and next month, and I'm just going to hold till the bull run. That's it. I'm always going to keep some cash in case we get a recession. Because if you see a recession, you could see like a 40-50% drop within like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. And I'm always going to have cash, on the side in case that happens. If not, then it doesn't really matter. As long as I'm in the markets of at least 90%, the extra 10% USDT, I'm not concerned. I'll just buy it. I'll just buy it. Even if it's like 30-40% of that extra 10%, I'll just keep for trades or whatever. I don't really care. But I'm always going to keep 10% of my USDT in case we get a recession, because then you're going to see some life-changing opportunities. If the Fed don't cut by September, then 100% we're going to have a recession. We will have a recession, bro. If they don't pivot by September even, we're going to have a recession. So if they don't pivot, the market's going to turn really bearish. Everyone's going to expect a recession. When it hits, it will happen. It will hit. Then you have life-changing opportunities right then. But they need to cut if they want to have a soft landing. I don't think they're going to, even if you see a recession, they're just going to pivot out the way out. They're going to print their way out. Of course they will. Why would America make themselves look weak in an election year in front of the entire world. You know, and most other countries already in a recession. They've already experienced a recession. UK is in a recession. Germany is in a recession. France was in a recession. They're already starting to cut. So it's only a matter of time before, you know, UK starts to cut. Recession is when we see, you know, inflation come down significantly. It's during an inflation. During a recession, sorry. I would start these. Yeah, I would stop DCAing by September 100%. Maybe like mid-August I'll stop DCAing, and then, you know, if they don't cut in September, then I'll be worried. Yeah, I made an ATEX on M0, but I wouldn't hold it though. M0 got sued. M0's ass. Yeah, look, boy, it got sued. M0 actually got sued. I don't even have an account. Yeah, this is terrible, bro. Look at that trading volume. 11k. This project is ass. I only traded this because the concept was RWA. When RWA pumped, I just traded it. That's it. You forgot to add lithium to the best gems. I don't hold the lithium, but I'm not going to hold it. I don't hold it, I'm not going to add it. Oh, look, I've already put LF here. I'll put in the honorable mentions for you. It's not a bad project, but if you hold it, fair play, bro. They got sued recently, Southflex. Have a look at that. It's because they're trying to tokenize in-game assets, bro. And they don't even have a testnet or mainnet, so it's all a concept. I don't like investing into concepts. Hi, G. What do you think the narrative of the Internet of Things narrative? What do I think of the Internet of Things narrative? Well, what's the Internet of Things? What is that? Internet of Things. What does that mean? Internet of Things. I've never heard of the narrative. Explain to me what that means. I heard it got sued, Softflex. I haven't looked into it though. I'll confirm it after this live stream. Thanks for all the answers, G. You seem to be an awesome guy and also a great live stream. Thank you very much, Alex, my friend. Ross, bro, you're funny, bro. I'll leave it on there, bro, for you. I don't mind. It's a good project, don't get me wrong, but it's not a rug pull, so I can put in honorable mentions. I just don't hold it. And plus, I can't keep adding. I haven't even added Munity, and I hold it on here. You know, because there's a small percentage of my portfolio. If someone new was to come to my channel, you know, I wouldn't want them to hold Munity over all of these projects. I want them to hold all of this, then Munity after. And I'll add it in the honorable mentions, but you know what? Let me move this up, bro. Oh, forget it, bro. This doesn't matter. What's he talking about? Helium. Oh, helium. Yeah, HNT. Look, HNT is decent. Internet of Things. Oh, you're talking about like nodes and all that type of stuff. Okay. Yeah, IoT. Okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now. My bad. I think this is a good narrative. Yeah, this is not a bad narrative, to be fair. I just IoT. I don't think is gonna. You know, I think stuff like Hive Maker, like that, I'll class that Internet of Things. Stuff like what's that Deepin project? I forgot what it was called. It starts with a H. Natix. Yeah, Natix. That's like Internet of Things. I think those projects can do well. As long as they implement some sort of nodes or something that people can use and make money, it will do well. The reason Helium did really well was because everyone was using the nodes and it was really easy to set up. That's why it did really well. Like, I can show you an example of one that didn't do well, which is like Nodo. You know, I used this one myself, tried it, and it was just terrible. So you don't really earn no money, bro. It's like, bro, you can buy this, but you know, it barely did anything, like a 5x. It's not really that good. Do you think M0 have a chance to defend themselves, recover? Unfortunately, most likely not. I will wait for you info to get on the next. Yeah, I'll have a look into it. I hold Hive Maker and held Helium last cycle. Yeah, I had Helium last cycle as well. I tried mining it. I tried to get the mines, but I couldn't be bothered to set it up. But Relio is always trending because it's one of the ones that's actually being utilized in the real world. You know, there's places in Canada that use Relio as a form of payment. That's why I like this project so much. Or it's like 5% of my portfolio. I love BTC. How much percentage I got? At least like 5% of the supply, bro. I'm joking. I don't. It's hard to get the percentage of supply for this, bro. You have to be, it's hard to get the big percentage of supply for this. But it's like 5% of my portfolio. I got a decent amount too. I'm still DCAing this though, so my bag's not complete. But I will be making this 5% of my portfolio. Yeah, Relio is really good. I don't think Relio is going to go down any more than this. But if you want a good, on RDB project, I can do like a 15 to 20x. I think Relio is a good bet. I think the market cap is like about $70 million in market cap, which is pretty good though. Damn, this guy's extra bullish, bro. No doubt as well. $45, no doubt. Possibly, I don't think so though. If RWA becomes as big as I think it is, then we could see this doing a 30 to 40x. It is possible. Because it's one of the best ones. That's the thing. It's significantly different. Cassiv, good to see you, my friend. Bro, please, Nia coin for short. Oh, you want to short Nia? Let's have a look at Nia. Why would you short? This is up. Yeah, I would, hold on. Let me look at Bitcoin. Because these all follow Bitcoin anyways. Seven days. What's the highs over here? Yeah, you can short that, my friend. That's a good short. Though it's not financial advice though, bro. I'm not really good at TA. I'm learning TA right now, bro. I'm getting good at TA. Decent at TA. Thank you, Cassiv. Appreciate that, my friend. As we think BTC won't break 63k, is it worth doing a low leverage short? Yeah, you could actually do that, Adnan. You could actually do that, to be fair. I just don't think it's going to break 60. It's not going to break it. It's already going down, it's a little bit. The markets normally dump. The only reason it's pushing up now is because people, if it doesn't break, on the monthly, if it doesn't, stay above 63k, 62k, then we're gonna go down. So this is why the market makers are trying to push this up. The bulls are trying to push this up, but the bears wanted to go lower, and I think the bears will win. That's all it is. If this doesn't break above 62, 63k by the end of tonight, which is like in a couple of hours, then realistically, Bitcoin's going to go below 60k. This is why the market makers, the bulls are trying to push this up. But I just don't think it's going to happen, bro. Do you have someone from the team responsible for TA on your Telegram, or you work solo? Yeah, of course I got someone on the team. I got multiple people that does TA. I'm pretty decent at TA. Cal is a good TA guy. I've got two other TA guys that are really good. Yeah, but I can do TA myself as well. I'm not incompetent, bro. I can do TA myself. Look, my standard of good TA is very high, so I just put myself as average. But my TA is still decent. I'm not a bad TA guy, bro. But I have other people that do TA as well, of course. You're always gonna need people. Like I have people that do. I have someone that can, that basically can track anything. This is what I found out. The min layer team was dumping. because I got a guy that tracks it really well. Alex. Yeah, no problem, Khalid. Your TA is pretty good, Khalid. But I have someone that tracks wallets. I've got someone that does the TA. You know, I just find the gems myself. That's the one thing I do. I would put myself at the top of the list for that one. Now I got a few team members, bro. I got a few team members. Every group you need a few team members. You know, like I got someone that can find anything about a project, bro. Yeah, look, I would definitely swap V Mint for alt SY. I steal other people's TA. Fair play, God. Fair play, crypto God. Yeah, most of us are cycle investors, but it's good to have TA, because the reason I want to improve my TA is because, you know, after the bull run's done, I want to start shorting the market and still making money on the way up and on the way down. That's why I want my TA skills to be really good. And I still got like over a year to fully learn. Random question. What is the best time to go to the gym? Is there different on timing? Is that gym? I hope that's gym. Well, I don't like going gym at like 6, 7 o'clock, because realistically, that's the busiest time. I like to go when the gym is dead, bro. I can never go to the gym when it's busy. It's like, but I don't want to be waiting for machines. You know, the more, the consistent, you know, like the less time you spend on your phone, the less time you have, the bigger your pump will be, the more fat you'll burn. You know, give yourself, it depends what you want. If you want a bulk, then obviously you have to take a lot of longer rest in between. But if you want to cut and you want to be muscular lean, realistically, you gotta have like very quick, short periods of rest. That way your session's quicker, you're burning more fat throughout the session, you're not wasting time on your phone. You know, I don't like going to the gym when it's busy. Up and down, there is money. That's why I rock with G. Appreciate it, my friend. It depends on the day too. Yeah, it does depend on the day, bro. Mondays are busy. What resources are you using to learn TA? My brother does pretty good TA, Adnan. My brother does he does a lot of trading, like forex trading and stuff. You know, I get him to teach me. He's been doing like forex trading for like 4 or 5 years, so he's pretty competent. So I just get him to teach me. I just use TradingView, and you know, the course that he used, that's the one I use. The courses are expensive. His course was like 5-6K or something, probably more than that. Now it's worth like 10-15K. But at the time, you know, when he bought it was like 5K. It's a lot cheaper then. So I just use his course. I just learned from his course. Should we set up a Patreon on the shorts on the way down? We should set up the Patreon for the shorts on the way down. Yeah, of course. I'm gonna do that regardless on the way down. Weekend go later, weekdays go earlier. Yeah, bang on Selflex. Weekends you gotta go later in the day, because everyone wants to go in early so they can go out in the nighttime. But I don't really go out like that, so you know, I'll go out here and there. But like, I don't go clubbing or all that bullshit, bro. Passive, sometimes I do, not all the times. Right now the market's dead, so I don't really do it. But I got a guy who he gives some trades there. But right now I'm not giving no trades, but I will be doing that very soon, yes, because if right now I'm not doing that. Right now we're trading meme coins to make money. Yeah, most Patreon show is over in the bear market and not hereafter. That's facts. Once the bull run's done, bro, all these guys' Patreons are pretty much useless. But if you short it, if you know how to short the market, then you can make money on the way down. All keeps dumping. Yeah, all it's going to keep dumping for a while, bro. It's not really dumping, it's just consolidating at these regions. I'll put buy orders for all 10 to 12 cents. Yeah, mastering it is very hard. It takes time to master it, Russ. Basic TA is very easy, bro. Yeah, that's facts, Khalid. That's why I don't want to give signals now, because I want to get to a very good level and then start giving signals. That's why I don't give signals on TA right now. I just know where the market is going to move based on sentiment and just instincts, I would say. Yeah, no, it's not really dumping. If you look at all on the 7-day, it's just consolidating. Realistically, it's consolidating, bro. But they got a tier 1 exchange listing. It doesn't matter if it keeps dumping, because realistically, in the long grand scheme of things, it's gonna pump. You can never catch the bottom. That's why you DCA SF. If you DCA now and it goes lower, you DCA more, and if it goes a little bit lower, you DCA more. You're gonna be up a lot of money. You can't time the bottom, but look at AGI before you had a parabolic run. It just kept dumping, as you said. It just kept dumping, came out, kept dumping, and continued to dump even further. This is normal for a good project. It doesn't mean that the project is terrible. It's a brand new project. It's only been out for like 3-4 months. This is why you DCA. The DCA is the best approach. You just don't know when the bottom's going to be. As long as it's below private press sales, realistically, you're going to be okay. And the vesting schedule is not harsh, is okay. If they get a tier 1 exchange listing, the volume increases on the linear unlocks. If those people sell, the early investors sell, there's going to be people that buy out their bags. That's all it is. This guy's giving TA on AGI. Reversal suggests that DCM could lead to alongside Bitcoin the next. Well, obviously, bro. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't. If a project keeps dumping, it does not mean the project is any bad. A lot of these new projects do dump. Or's chart doesn't look the best, obviously. If you zoom out on the chart, it came out, had a decent pump, and it's just been dumping ever since, like the rest of the market. The rest of the market is dumping as well. Does not mean not anything significant. That's why you DCA. If you slowly DCA over a long period of time, and the project does like 50x, 30x, you're going to make a lot of money. This is why you need conviction in your projects. This is why you need to do your own research. Do your own research on alt. See if you like it. If you don't like it, at the end of the day, if you have conviction in a project, you're not going to worry if it goes down an extra 10, 15, 20%. You're not going to care, because you're thinking long term. In the grand scheme of things, it will pump at some point. This is my point. But you have to have that conviction yourself. You don't just blindly follow me on what I buy. I do my research in these projects. This is why, I have conviction. I don't mind if it goes down. I want it to go down so I can buy more. That is the significant difference. If you have the conviction, you don't do research in the project, look at the fundamentals, you understand the tech. This is why when tech goes down, I'm not worried, because tech, at the end of the day, is, once they finish their project and is a complete project, is revolutionary. That's the thing. That's why if it goes down, I don't care, because I'll just slowly DCA more. But this is my point. You slowly DCA so you don't run out of USDT if it goes lower. That's all it is, my friend. Same thing with AI tech. When it goes down, I buy, because I know it will always go back up. So you need to build that conviction yourself, SF. I know you don't hold this back. Do your research into it. If you don't like it, don't buy it. But if you see the value in the project, then you will DCA this slowly. That's all I can say. I can't force anyone to buy. I don't want anyone to pump my bags, bro, because I know in the grand scheme of things, this is gonna pump on its own. I don't care, if I get 100 people on my live to pump this right now, it doesn't benefit me in any way, because a 5-10% pump, this is already high in market cap. You guys can't pump this anyway. So realistically, so build that conviction yourself, my friend. And then if you like the project, buy it. If you don't, then that's entirely up to you, my friend. Just do your research before you swap your VMint into alt. I've done my research. I like the project. These guys make a good amount of money, so we can see this on multiple tier 1s. And they're going to get a tier 1 in July as well. That's why I'm bullish on this project. If they're giving out tier 1s now, just imagine all the tier 1s they're going to get in the bull run. They're doing tier 1s now. That means they got more lined up. That's all it means. All right, boys. Appreciate everyone that came on this live, bro. We've been live for 2 hours. And I will see you guys on the next live. I do appreciate everyone that came down. If you guys want to join my private group, you can join. I'm going to close this tier up now. It's only going to be this one soon. So get in now while you can. And I'll see you guys on the next live stream, which will probably be tomorrow. I'll probably be live. I'm almost completing my watch time. I'm just waiting for that to be finished. And then I can get monetized. And then, then my videos will get pushed a bit more. That's ideally what you want. You know, with YouTube monetization, you don't really make any money realistically, but it's like you get change. But at least your audience gets a bit bigger. Thank you guys for coming down. Khalid, Crypto God, you know, everyone that came down. Khalid, Crypto God, Southflex, Alex DJ, is good to see you as well, my friend. You know, first time viewer. SF as well. Everyone that came down, boys, I appreciate you. And I will see you guys on tomorrow's live stream. I'll see some of you in the VIP